Peace, y'all. Happy September 2022. I want to start by leading us into some deep breathing, and then I also want to get into some of the cosmic events that we are entering into and how they might affect you. And then we will go from there and do each zodiac signs reading. All right. Wherever you are, get comfortable, get some water, throw some lemon in it if you need to, turn on the fan, just make sure the temperature is comfortable, minimal distractions if you can, so as to be in tune with what messages are coming through, and to be clear and discerning on what is coming through and what resonates and maybe what doesn't. All right, so get comfortable, whether you're laying or standing or sitting. Relax your ligaments. If you feel pain or tightness, send oxygen into those places, breathe into those places, and exhale, releasing out any tightness, any tension, any angst in those spaces and places. Take a deep inhale through your nose, filling up your belly, pushing your belly out like a balloon, filling it up with warm, gentle thoughts and energy and intention. And as you exhale, release anything that does not support you, anything that no longer serves you. Continue this cycle as long as you need to. Exhale. Last inhale, deep inhale with intention, setting your intention for your month ahead and for the rest of your year. At the same time that you set your intention, exhale, releasing the outcome, trusting that it all plays out divinely for your good. All right. So, we have Mercury in retrograde on September 9th, 2022. We have already been in her shadow period. She has been showing out. I don't know if y'all have been feeling it. I've been feeling it. I've been feeling it for the last 3 weeks. And I looked at the calendar. I'm like, we're not retrograde yet, are we? And then I looked at the time and realized we are in her shadow. So you already started to feel the effects. You might already notice certain things glitching. Your car won't start, or just it's going to empty. It's going to eat quicker. People that you usually are able to have quick access to on the phone might not be getting back to you as quickly. And then there's, on the flip side, I know every single retrograde season for me, somebody from my past is hitting me up. Always. And it's often somebody I just had a vision of. And next thing I know, I'm getting a text message. I'm like, I never received a text message from this person, or it's been a long time. So you might be getting some revisits, but this is the time of things recurring. And that's one reason it's intentional. It's advised that you be intentional about contracts that you sign, agreements and commitments, whether they're relationship agreements, platonic, business, contractual agreements. Just be intentional about reading them in detail and being discerning, because during this time, when we get back into the full speed ahead after retrograde, things can be undone. So an agreement that you're making during this time, if you're not clear, can be undone by the end of this season. And it can kind of feel like you're starting from scratch afterwards. So just be mindful and not hasty during this time. Also, we have full moon in Pisces, Pisces, on the same day, September 9th. So there might be heightened emotions. The word intention just wants to come through, and I'm gonna let it. There might be heightened emotions and sensitivities, especially through communication, whether it's with a partner, whether it's just you sitting in your feels. It could be butting heads at work, or just everybody's sensitive or in their feelings. Being sensitive emotionally also looks like being sensitive intuitively, where you're just a lot clearer on things than you have been. So I suggest leaning into that and being very patient, being very wise with your words. If it's not something you would usually speak, be very discerning and very wise in what you speak and what you say, so that there are less chances if you happen to backtrack and be like, yo, my bad. I said some words, my apologies. Be very intentional and mindful of what you put into the atmosphere, even for yourself. Speak love and compassion, and again, patience, and give yourself lots of grace for the next few days. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I wanted to say. Relationships, contracts. I think that was everything. One more thing that's coming to me: get confirmation if you need to from a trusted source. If you have ideas or something that's coming through to you, it might not be the time to activate them. It might not be the ideal time to kickstart it again during this retrograde, because it might be something that gets unraveled by the end of the season. So if it's something that you had already been preparing before retrograde started, then yeah, and you're clear, then it's something that you are probably supported in continuing the momentum on. If you're not sure, again, get some support, get some guidance, a reading if you need to, on whether or not it's something that you are advised to move forward with. All right, let's get started. Peace, Pisces. Hello, hello. Happy September. This reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. It may also resonate with your Venus sign. We have a full moon arising in Pisces this week. This might tap even deeper into the aspects that already come out of you. I'm a Pisces myself, so I am looking forward to seeing. I'm looking forward to seeing how this all impacts me, or us, our mood, our natural disposition, on top of this Mercury retrograde. I accidentally burned the sage. It just landed in the candle. So I'm like, oh, guess this is what was needed. Also, I was led to sage the deck before doing y'all's reading. So maybe this is just an indication of the time that you are in Pisces, a time of cleansing, purification, reset, purging. It's a good time for that. All right, I'm pulling a card from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. It is going to be something that will support you and guide you through September. It might be an animal that you've already been coming across, or that has been coming across you. One that you might come across soon, something that keeps showing up on your timeline or newsfeed on social media. Somebody keeps sending you pictures of these animals. And if you haven't seen them in person or in some other, in visions or dreams yet, it could just be that the energy and the symbolism that this animal is bringing to you is a message to carry you through your September 2022 and possibly for the rest of the year. So, Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back. Spirit has your back. I might need to close this window. And they would start mowing around right when I begin y'all's reading. And that's okay. Eagle spirit. Spirit has your back. Think of the eagles flying high above the other birds, soaring on the wind. Not in the wind, on the wind. Eagle spirit has appeared to ask whether you're willing to soar to new heights, even if that means solitude for a short while. Jesus, this is about to resonate. Truly, all the wisdom of the world is available to you. When storms flash across the sky, it is Eagle spirit that raises you above it all, helping you conquer fear and overcome adversity, reminding you that spirit has your back and wants you to experience life at its fullest. At this moment, you are meant to know that you have the highest of wisdom and courage within, gifted to you by spirit and all the angels. Boldly build your nest in a lofty space and know that now you can fly effortlessly, proudly embodying Eagle spirit in all her glory and grace, claiming what is truly yours in divine timing. The protection message. If you are walking awkwardly and feeling embarrassed, Eagle spirit is here to tell you that it is only because right now you are meant to fly. That's a word. Y'all give me a minute. Soar over the troubles that have you feeling scared and alone. See the big picture, yet retain your eagle eye for the details that help you claim your wisdom and courage. Or perhaps you are making yourself small for the sake of getting others to accept you. Oh my God, this is spot on. Okay. Now is not the time to be vulnerable and dependent, for you have the wings to fly on your own, and you need to do that at this time. There is no need to huddle in a shelter or even seek out a flock to support you. For Eagle Spirit says you have tremendous wisdom and courage within. Let it arise so that you might soar proudly with the angels serving as the wind beneath your wings. From these heights, you can make the best and most powerful choices for the highest good of all. This reading about to be good. This gonna be good. Here we go. Here we go. Also, if you have been feeling upset, I'm feeling like almost a knot in my throat, like a nausea. If you have been feeling a bit of an upset, whether it's through health, like you've literally been feeling sick, or emotionally just distraught, whatever, this, you know how when people say this gonna be good, it's an indication that all the bullshit that you are encountering, all of the heavy weight that you are bearing, is one, going to call for you to lay down those burdens shortly, and two, the challenges that you are facing right now, Pisces, is bringing about the most gorgeous gift. The fruits of your labor are ripe. They're ripening as we speak. So keep going. Keep propelling forward in Eagle Spirit, knowing that you are supported, that you are covered, you are guided, guarded, and protected. Keep going. September 2022. My goodness. Okay. You have the Queen of Swords, Seven of Cups in reverse, Four of Wands in the upright, Two of Wands in reverse. So the Queen of Swords leads this pack. And the Queen of Swords has the answer. She knows what to do. She's pretty clear. She's pretty, depending on the energy that she needs to show up in, she will show up in. So if she needs to be cutthroat, she'll be cutthroat. If she's got to cut some things out, like a surgeon would, that are disruptive or dis-ease to the physical body, the spiritual body, whatever being is being corrupted, she'll cut it out. She's very clear. She's very direct. I just heard very clearly, she's very sensible. So Pisces, this is a beautiful season for you to tap into the sensible aspect. You've conquered the emotions, maybe not quote unquote perfectly, but you're familiar with them. So give yourself space, give yourself an edge towards the intellect, towards the sensibilities, towards the clear mind and clear vision, so that when you're making decisions, um, you're not confused. Like this Seven of Cups being in reversed just implies that there might be some confusion. You're really not knowing which way to go or what decisions to make. But when you're clear and you're ready for the transformative stage that you're entering into, you have this Four of Wands, which symbolizes celebration and even rejoining and reconnecting. I know Eagle Spirit mentions that this might be a time of solo dolo journeys for you. This might be your hermit stage. Just know that any connection that you have with anybody during this time is divine, and it is a part of placing you in every step that you were intended to be. This Two of Wands might give you the feeling of you don't know where you're going. Again, these might be triggered by emotional responses, not so much by clear understanding and awareness. So get clear, trust that your path is beautifully aligned, much like Eagle Spirit said, and I'm paraphrasing, very much paraphrasing. I'm saying what they said mixed with what's coming to me. If your footprints, if your path doesn't seem clear in this physical realm, or as you trot or as you walk, it is probably because you were intended to rise above this realm and to fly. Which again, that's the Queen of Swords as well as the Eagle. You're in the domain. What's the word? You're in the air territory. Like you're in the territory of a higher realm. So you're intended to see things. You're going to either be, well, not either. You are likely going to be forced to see things from fresh eyes, stuff that you've probably already been nudged towards seeing, but you've resisted for a fear of being accountable and responsible for what you know and not wanting to do it, wanting to stick around maybe within a relationship dynamic or a job or some concept that you've been holding on to that you know is not intended to go with you in your transformative place, to your elevated place, but it's been a challenge for you to let go. Have no fear. Spirit is here. You about to be real good and supported. So this would be a beautiful time to let go of your grip and let go of the outcome of which direction you're supposed to choose, because it's going to become very clear, especially as you trust yourself and allow everything. It's like collapsing. You know how babies, toddlers and babies, when they're being held, they do a great job. They don't overthink or be like, oh, I wonder if my body mass is too heavy on her hip or her arm. Especially when they sleep, you're going to feel their entire weight. And they trust you and they know that you're going to hold them up, that you got them. They gon' baby. Baby's gon' baby. And so in that same mindset, just go with the ease and the flow of writing this time that you're in, especially in September, and whatever you've been carrying over into September, because it's a huge transformative time for all of us universally, probably in different ways though, as we have different battles with the emotions, or with being rigid, or being naive, or easily manipulated. Just so many different things that we are all battling our own journey and experience. So for you, dear Pisces, this is your opportunity to tap into the badass wise one, the one who wears the crown of insight and clarity. Clarity is a very big one. Don't get so clouded in your emotions, which are guiding and intuitive, but they're sometimes clouded and easily manipulated. Don't get so caught up in that you lose sight of when it's time to cut something off or somebody off. Because again, you're joining forces with with your higher self. So this other person in this can be your higher self. It could be a marriage or relationship going to the next level. It could be joining forces with a team member, with a colleague, to do something that both of you are very passionate about, and you might break away from your current job or placement, job title, or whatever to collaborate with this person. But it is necessary for you to be clear, because you might start to feel obligated, or you might get so caught in emotions like, oh, I don't want it, whether it's platonic, familial, romantic, or professional, the fear of cutting folks off, like, oh, I don't want them to take this the wrong way, or personally. We don't have control over how people react or respond to us. That is not our responsibility. It is imperative that we remain in alignment so that we can so that we're clear, and so that we know what each moment is calling for. Y'all, excuse me, somebody calling me. Yeah, Pisces, we have the habit sometimes of being so in tune with other people's emotions that we check out of our own authenticity. And what I mean by that is, you could be so clear on a decision that you want to make, but you'll hold off on making it because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, or you don't want to be perceived a certain way. And I'm here to tell you that era is up. It's up. It's dead and gone. Like, it's a very played out, very archaic mindset and way of being, and it's no way to operate. It's like, it's no way to live. There's no literally, for what? It doesn't accomplish anything. It just keeps you at this same mundane, not even mundane, because you'll eventually get sick of it. It's not just this temperate whatever. It's nothing keeps you at the same place. You're either moving forward or you're regressing. So it's like they get louder. I don't know if y'all can hear it, or it's just me because I'm close to the window. But yeah, this is not the time to be so caught up in your emotions and to want to make sure that people understand you, because they're going to want to believe and feel the way they want to believe and feel, regardless of how kind you are. So this is the time to be very definitive, to be very audacious and true to yourself, and very authentic. All right, I think I might pull one more. Let's see. I guess it's here. 8 of Cups. Yeah, we just said this. We're leaving this behind. This martyr type vibe where we like come and save the day, and we make people happy, and we cape for people and protect people's feelings. We're no longer doing that at our own expense. It's one thing that is a natural part of your essence that doesn't require you to detach from your truth and your authenticity. But if it's taking you backwards and it's taking you away from breaking out into your sunshine moment, your spotlight moment, your dope ass divine being, then that part of you is we leaving her behind. All right. So if you received this reading, if it resonated with you, feel free to like this video, comment, let me know that you watched it, let me know that you enjoyed it. Just send the butterfly emoji, whatever you want to do to interact. If you are interested in expounding on this reading and getting clarity on this one, I am offering $15 discount for my usual $30 clarity reading. So it's going to be $15. Excuse me. And if you're deciding like, nah, I want just a separate overall personalized, customized reading, reach out to me, mellowneptunewaters@gmail.com. Also, you can just go to my website, mellowneptunewaters.com. That's going to show you all of my services. And you can even book straight from the website. It's very clear, very straight to the point. But if you do have questions, email me. Follow my social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, at Mellow Neptune Waters. And then you can follow or subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mellow Neptune Waters, which is where you are currently watching this amazing reading that is beautifully aligned with what you needed at this time. I know it because it's definitely what I needed. And so if you feel like this resonated and you would like to send a love offering, I am in the receptive mode to receive love offerings. You can send whatever amount resonates with you at CashApp at MarshaMellow88 Venmo. I'm sorry, CashApp is $MarshaMellow88. Venmo is at MarshaMellow88. And if you would like to send it some other way, you can email me and we can discuss it from there. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Feel free to share this with anybody you think this would resonate with. And yeah, go ahead and fly high. Go ahead and evolve into your dope selves. And this is the transformative state that you're in. This is the transformative era. And I've talked to so many other Pisces where they're like, girl. And I'm like, yeah, I know, because I'm going through it too. So keep going. Keep going, y'all. It's going to be beautiful once we land. So keep flying higher. As corny or cliche as that sounds, bitch, keep going. Love y'all. Stay dope and take care of yourselves. Hydrate. Hi, Pisces. Another quick message that just came to me that I couldn't dismiss. Speak up. Speak up in volume, especially. And then speak up as in convictions and stances. If you're feeling some way about something, be vocal about it. Be discerning, especially during this retrograde. Don't just talk out of your butt. And which you rarely do. But have the courage of your conviction to stand up for yourself and to speak up. And if you're afraid that somebody's going to perceive you a certain way that you don't want them to perceive you to, release that and let that go, because they're going to, I said this earlier, they're going to think what they want to think. That's out of your control and it's not your business. And that's going to hold you back. Be true to yourself and speak up. There's something in the voice that's, as I closed out the video, the voice came to me heavy. It was like, speak up in volume and in audacity. All right?